No, Tom, I understand. You're taking your orders from the acting chief of police. Yeah, right. Good luck to you, too.
Look, I don't care what Dad says, all right? If Alistair Crane's granddaughter hadn't ragged about me to him, Dad would still have his job.
Look, you don't know that, Noah.
You're trying to do the same thing Noah is.
What's that?
My firing's between Alistair and me. It has nothing to do with your daughter or my son.
Well, I don't buy that, Dad.
Well, you should. No matter what Fancy said to her grandfather about you, that's old news. Alistair's been wanting to get rid of me as police chief for years. He already had the mayor, every member in city council, even Judge Riley in his pocket. Well, now he's got Harmony PD.
He makes me sick. You know, this whole thing just makes me sick.
Noah, that's not your fault.
You know, I need some fresh air, all right?
I hate him thinking it's his fault. Alistair and I have been butting heads for years.
That may be, Sam. But it took Fancy coming back to town to turn everything on its ear. My daughter is trouble, Sam. I am sorry.
Okay.
No, that really takes a load off my mind.
Who the hell are you?
Noah Bennett. And I'm not leaving until I tell you what I have to say.
I'm busy.
Doing what? Firing more innocent people? You know, if you want to wield your almighty power around, why don't you put a call into the Vatican, huh? Have them can the new pope.
Who let you into this house?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you that. Just give you someone else to axe. No, I'm in. And I'm staying until I tell you what I think of you.
All right, don't tell me who let you in. I'll just get rid of the entire staff. I'll hire people who are much more discriminating.
What do you do when you're not going after the Bennetts, Alistair, huh? Eat little kittens for breakfast? I mean, what kind of monster are you?
Oh, the best kind. Now, why don't you just run away home?
Not until I tell you what I think of you canning my father. Look, what I do has got nothing to do with him.
Well, I'm afraid it doesn't work that way. You know, it's the sins of the father and all that.
All right. My father gave his heart and soul to this town. Alistair, he made life better for the real people in it.
Oh, really? Blah, 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 and more blah. And what makes you think anything you have to say to me is worth a damn? I got a chance to teach your father a lesson, and I did. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it, boy.
Don't call me boy.
And get it through your head. You have no power over what I do or what I say, boy.
That's where you're wrong, Alistair. I'm not my father, all right? I never played by the book, and I'm not about to start now.
Oh, yeah, I understand you're big in arson.
And not just arson. I don't even have a problem with murder when it comes to someone like you. This is for my father. This is for me. That's for the next Bennett you'll try to mess with.
You took your sweet time, didn't you?
Sorry, sir. We were outside patrolling the grounds.
Well, we'll talk about this later. Yeah, you have a blue-collar mentality. Is that the only way that you people think you can solve imagined slights by fisticuffs?
Go to hell.
Oh, go to hell. Tell me something. Does this make you feel any better by pummeling a man that you know is twice your age? Does it make you feel better? Did you solve anything?
It might have, if your two goons didn't show up and stop me from finishing the job.
These two goons that you refer to make 4 times what your father made when he was working. I mean, you're just like your old man. You're a loser. He's a loser. You're both losers. And you'll both die losers.
Miserable old goat.
Oh, call me anything you want. Any name you want, but that's not gonna help your family one iota. Because their misery just started.
What other atrocities do you have planned for my family, Alistair?
Now, why would I cause your family any more misery?
It doesn't take a genius to understand your threat. Right? I just want to know what you got in store for us, besides costing my father his job.
I don't think it'll take much to tear your family totally apart at the seams. Bennett's never had 2 yen to even rub together. Now they have less. I understand it's, it must be tough living broke. Well, that's what people tell me.
How do you live with yourself, Alistair?
I live with myself very well. I just want you to know that if you have any more questions about my family, you ask my granddaughter directly. I believe you know, Fancy.
I don't even know where she is, all right?
Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you. Fancy. You have a gentleman caller.